think she's amazing. I watched every time I possibly could. In our league,
He's great, in my opinion. After a historic debut season that broke records and expectations, Caitlin Clark is doing things that no player has ever done before. I watched her whenever I could, and our league loves her. You know you've made it big when the best coaches in the game are paying attention when that happens. WNBA coaches are praising her. Clark is the youngest player to ever score at least 25 points in a playoff game, and the only player to lead the league in both pointers and assists in a season check. It's not often that a rookie enters the game and completely alters it, but Clark has done just that, and the league's top minds are more than impressed. In a single workday, Caitlin Clark smashed 62 records in a single year. She's breaking league-wide records in addition to rookie and team records. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to the channel. We're going to break it down as we reveal the insights of 10 WNBA coaches. We'll explain why Caitlin Clark is on a completely different level and clearly in her own league. Stay tuned until the end because there are a few other special coaches who want to chime in. At the beginning of the video, you heard, congratulations for making history, the Fever rookie. But what exactly is it about Clark that has coaches from all over the league calling her a generational talent? Before the season began, Caitlin gave Caitlin flowers from Las Vegas Aces coach Becky Hammond, a legendary player and coach who won WNBA Coach of the Year in 2022 and was a 6-time All-Star. She has accomplished things that no man or woman, black or white, has ever done in college basketball. So that woman deserves her flowers as the creator of the back-to-back later in the season. After witnessing Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston's tan in action, Hammond, the champion, Aces, who also assembled their team through the draft, gives them high praise. Here's Stephanie White, the coach of the Connecticut Sun, praising Caitlin at the beginning of the season, calling her not only a great player, but a great ambassador for having played collegiately in Indiana and leading Purdue to a national championship in 1999. I believe that Aaliyah and Caitlin also understand that they need each other, and that you will both be better when the other one is better. White's words speak volumes of her admiration for her competitor, Caitlin Clark, and the many athletes that are coming into the WNBA are showing that these endorsement deals will follow great players and great ambassadors. After winning the first-round playoff series with the Fever coach, Steph still was able to compliment her opponents and certainly recognizes that they'll be great for years to come. I think that the thing that's made this Indiana team, stop for a moment. I think fun to watch for everybody is just that they play with so much joy, right? Like they're young, they enjoy the game, they have fun together, and they don't take things too seriously. So there's some good things in that too. Next up is 2014 Coach of the Year and current New York Liberty head coach Sandy Brondello. She talks about the Caitlin Clark effect, a movement the league has not seen since its inception. Look, I think it's just the whole momentum, the movement that we have at the moment. It's very exciting, and Caitlin, just the impact that she's had on this city and this franchise, but also on the WNBA. And Coach Sandy sums up Caitlin as simply fabulous, not just in terms of skill, but her maturity. Caitlin's, she's a fabulous player, so she's going to get a lot of attention naturally, and I think she's handled herself brilliantly, to be quite honest. It's tough for a young kid, but she's got the skills, and she's going to be an amazing pro player. That's some high praise for someone that has both played and coached in the league at a high level. Remember this comment from Minnesota Lynx and USA Basketball head coach Cheryl Reeve? She once said she didn't give two bleeps about Caitlin Clark's impact, but as a coach of the home team, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people cheering for that other side. Me get two shits about one, not even one. That clearly didn't age well. Here's Reeve now calling Clark a future Hall of Famer and even appreciating her impact on the league, future Hall of Famer, and, has had a great impact on the game already. What I think makes her special, I know everyone will talk about the logo threes, and, Steph Curry did that for the NBA, right? Think about his popularity because his ability, this little guy, slight of build, running around, flashing threes everywhere, right? It's exciting. What do you think triggered this sudden 180? Let us know in the comments if you've made it this far and are enjoying the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action. I think all the players are excited about what she has brought to women's basketball. I mean, you got to give the young lady credit because she is an incredible talent. You just heard Dallas Wings head coach Latricia Trommel calling. So Clark, an incredible talent, always known to be one of the classiest coaches in the W. Here's her and her team dropping some love after Caitlin's record-breaking 19 assists against the Wings last July. I mean, everybody's been watching Caitlin. She's a great player. She's playing at a very high level, especially with her assists. Like, there's a lot of shots she turned down because she was looking for her teammates. I mean, that just speaks volume of how she is as a player. Don't know her as a person, but she's a great player. What she does, what she's been doing this since game 1 till now, got nothing but respect for her. She did her thing tonight. Just awesome. While around, here's Diana Terry's coach, Nate Tibbetts of the Phoenix Mercury, talking about how big of an offensive threat Clark is, especially after a pick and roll or presence coming off pick and roll, puts you in a different situation just because of how far she can shoot it from. And I thought we did a good job for the most part, couple transition threes, but she really competed on the ball after being swept by the Fever. Here's Coach Nate dropping some more high praise for Clark and Kelsey Mitchell because she was getting open. Not sure how she was getting open, but we'll have to look at that. Remember, Clark's biggest hater, Cheryl, swoops down at number 7. Her teammate and the first ever WNBA MVP, Cynthia Cooper, shuts down the hate and shows some love, calling Clark the future of basketball. I wish you knew Caitlin Clark had that experience this year because she's our future. She then goes into detail about what makes Caitlin so great, talking about a brilliant coaching mind talking notice and showing Clark some insane respect. I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, but she's so crafty. What people don't know about Caitlin is that she's not just a three-point shooter, she's a great passer. Not a mediocre passer, she is an excellent passer, though. Now we have Atlanta Dream coach Tanisa Wright, who shares her excitement about playing Caitlin Clark and seeing the Caitlin Clark effect in person. She even went so far as to say that having her on Team USA is great for America and great for basketball. Talk about the ultimate flowers. Any USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years. The best compliment she gave was when she said she's just so wry. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league. Definitely the W. Our team is really excited, and I think we're ready to go. So, a big part of this has to do with Caitlin Clark. And the brand of basketball she's brought here, and she's been playing. But like I said, I think we have some great players as well. For a coach to admit that a big part of the huge crowd is because of your opponent, now that's some mad respect. Number 9 was supposed to be Chicago Sky coach Teresa Witherspoon, but well, she just got fired, and she never has a good thing to say about the Fever, even walking out of one interview. We wish her well on her future endeavors. And finally, we have Indiana Fever head coach Christy Sides. For all her faults, she continues to be one of Clark's biggest supporters here. She breaks down not just Clark's offensive strength, but her maturity, her growth. She's playing really well. She's shooting the hell out of the ball, and she's making sure she's finding those open players. She had some amazing assists tonight, triple-double, second one for a rookie. Just really, really proud of her. And her continue to keep her teammates involved, and then also just her growth has been great. Here's Sides talking about how proud she of Caitlin after her career night against the Sky. Yeah, I mean, she took the shots that were hers and knocked them down. She distributed the basketball. She takes so much attention, and she's able to find those open looks for her teammates. I mean, all around, she was really close to a triple-double, wasn't she, MH? I mean, she just had a great game all around there. We have it, folks, 9 WNBA coaches showing their love for Caitlin Clark. And as a special surprise, here's the most influential coach in Caitlin life coach, Lisa Blur, explaining what makes Caitlin so special. Truly, Caitlin has a different set of rules. Because she's a special player and she has different talents than most people have as far as shooting range. A couple years ago when she was a freshman, I probably lost a little bit of hair, pulling my hair out at times. Coach Lisa explains that Caitlin isn't just a great player, she makes others better. But Caitlin is a great teammate, and if she wasn't a great teammate, it might be hard. If she walked around like she was the star, she doesn't walk around like that. And the biggest praise is this: Caitlin's light shines. It shines on all of you. I always tell our team that it benefits us all and that we will enjoy that light. The rear, baby, back to back, Caitlin Clark. has had a tremendous season, but it goes beyond statistics and honors. This isn't just a fantastic season, it's the beginning of a whole new era in the WNBA. We are witnessing history, and the best thing is that it's only just begun. Clark is inspiring a new generation by pushing the boundaries of basketball and showing young ballers what's possible. And sign up so you don't miss anything. We'll see you in the next one after you click the video on the screen.